So, have I ever told you how I was super skeptical about chiropractic and why I am so passionate about helping people now in the community? Well, it goes back to whenever I was in college, and they would have guest speakers come into school. I went to Slippery Rock. I was an exercise science major, and I had thought I had it all figured out. I wanted to go to medical school, and I would hear people talk about chiropractic, and I thought chiropractic was just a bunch of quacks. It was all placebo effect. There was actually nothing to it. Like, how could helping your back fix anything that these guys were talking about? And my senior year, second semester, New Year's Day 2007, I was going up a hill on a four wheeler and it flipped over on me. And long story short is I broke my back. I had to get up, go to the hospital. While I was sitting there, I had to brace myself on a wheelchair because they didn't have a bed for me. And so I couldn't push too much because it would put too much pressure on my back, but then I couldn't let my back relax because that put too much pressure on my back as well. It was excruciating. At the time, I loved the way that the drugs made me feel because it helped me get rid of the pain, helped me get loopy. But and looking at it now, it's like, I didn't like the way that they made me feel, how they took over my body, my mind. I wasn't myself. And people usually go, well, is that whenever you decide you were going to be a chiropractor? No. I decided that, I didn't want to go to medical school, but I still wanted to help people, but I just didn't know how. So whenever I graduated from Slippery Rock, I actually was a laborer for an electrical company for over a year. And I was just doing research and praying and just trying to figure out, what did God have for my life? And chiropractic just came up. And I said, you know what? I really didn't ever think about chiropractic. I thought it was a bunch of scams and a hoax. And I decided to give it a go. I applied, got into school, went through school, and this is also another part where people are like, well, did you figure out like how amazing this was for your back and everything else? And really, it wasn't. I'm very grateful for school, but when you have a bunch of students that don't exactly know what they're doing, messing with your back, like I didn't say that I could really find relief. I still had that pain there constantly. It was just chronic, just nagging. It wasn't excruciating. I could get through without pain meds or anything like that, but it was just a constant problem. And when I got out of chiropractic school, there was a girl that had graduated before I did, that was local, semi local, and I started going and seeing her 2 times a week. Went there for 8, 9 months, and about 6, 7 months in, I started noticing that pain wasn't there anymore. And then by 8 months, like the pain's been gone, and I get regular tune-ups, regular adjustments, but that pain has been gone ever since. And really, that was my conversion, in a way, to chiropractic, because even before then, I knew that I was going to be able to help people that way, but I didn't exactly know how and to what extent. And then I started helping people, seeing these lives change, people getting out of pain, people with digestive issues like IBS, colon problems, headaches, migraines, inability to focus. I've been helping babies with colic and all sorts of things. And I knew that there was even more that I could do. The Bible talks about how Jesus said, these things and more ye shall do. And I want to be a healer. I want to help as many people as possible live their best life. And so, really, in the last close to a year now, depending upon when you're watching this, I have gone through what's called zone technique and zone school. And zone technique really helped not only simplify healing, but has made it even more profound in our office. We are seeing lives totally changed through our simple zone technique, looking at the systems of the body, making sure that it's all functioning properly, making sure proper signals are getting sent to the brain, back from the brain, back to the body. And whenever all that's happening, all those cells are in proper alignment, it allows the body to heal. And we are seeing some great healings from like things you wouldn't normally think about, heart issues, um, or hormonal issues, thyroid problems, diabetes, helping with nervous system problems. We're helping people with tremors, um, heart problems, like I said. Really, just some amazing things that normally people don't associate with chiropractic because, you think of chiropractors, you think of back and neck pain, but it's so much more. It's every cell, every organ, every system of your body is conducted from the brain and the spine. And so being able to make sure that everything is properly balanced allows the body to operate properly. And so I know that if I wouldn't have found chiropractic, my life would be totally different. And my life would be basically miserable. And I see a lot of miserable people out there, and I want to help as many people as possible live their best life, be able to continue to do the things that they want to do, be able to move and be able to enjoy time and be able to just live their best life. And so it's a long story short is I want to help as many people as possible live their best life through chiropractic because that is the best way I know how for people to live a natural, healthy life. And so that's my quick story. It's not very quick, but it really comes around where I was completely skeptical about chiropractic. I didn't believe it. I didn't trust the people that did. And I kind of wish now that I would have, because some of the things I went through whenever I was younger could have been avoided as well. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I just wanted to give you this video to let you know that a lot of times I've been where other people have been, and I know that there is a better way. So if you're looking for a better way, want to live a better, happier, healthier life, let me know. See ya.